Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be taking a look at an article from CNN written by Jim Shitbrick Acosta. This was published on January 7th. This is how they're trying to frame what happened during the votes. The confirmation of the votes. That they're claiming is ceremonial when there's a constitutional process. It's more than ceremony. They're trying to frame the whole situation different than what it was. It's so sad. I mean, look at the title here. Trump pressured Pence to engineer a coup, then put the VP in danger, source says. So those other times, like with Andrew Jackson, other presidents, where things went in front of Congress and they decided whether or not to accept the votes from the Electoral College from certain states, that was an insurrection back then? Or are we now talking, because of double standards? Of course, it's double standards. Let's see what Shitbrick Acosta had to say here. President Donald Trump and top White House officials did little to check in on Vice President Mike Pence while he and members of his family were inside the U.S. Capitol when Trump-backed rioters stormed the halls of Congress on Wednesday, a source close to the vice president tells CNN. Oh, really? Well, you look at all the videos out there that are now showing this narrative is complete bullshit. The Capitol Police opened up the barriers and let the people in, number one. They wanted a Reichstag situation. There was Antifa mixed in, and it was Trump supporters stopping the Antifa shitbricks, that have been proven Antifa shitbricks because the internet is full of autists who, like with the 4chan idea, they went out and they started looking at these people who were causing shit and compared them to all the footage of Antifa, and they found pretty much all of these people, I should say, were Antifa shitbricks that were like trying to burn the Capitol down, stuff like that. They were agitators in there. But hey, let's just ignore all that because we've got a narrative to push. This was basically what they wanted to do is they were looking at this situation and they said, we need to get Trump out before his term is up. We have to get him out fast because they're afraid he's going to do a lot of things that they don't want. Like, say, declassify a bunch of stuff that they want kept under wraps. Pardon people like Assange. Oh God, what the hell is his name? I know his damn name. The one in Russia. Oh God, I know his name. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. But he's afraid that he's going to pardon people like that. He's going to declassify stuff that they don't want declassified. So they want him out of office. I mean, even Lindsey Graham is saying the 25th Amendment is not off the table. They are scared shitless. They are trying to get him out before his remaining days are out because they are really scared. This is not the actions of people who are confident that they legitimately won, that have nothing to worry about, in regards to the legitimacy, or having anything shady, shifty, or otherwise come out. This is like Banana Republic levels of corruption that we're seeing. Yet we're supposed to just be fine with it. Because, the legacy media is telling you it's perfectly normal, telling you the constitutional processes are now an insurrection. And what gets me is we had the same exact shit happen with the runoff election in Georgia that we did during the 2020 presidential election. And you had people like Dinesh D'Souza going, we need to go out there and support these Georgia Republicans. And I knew the same exact crap was going to happen because nothing was being done to stop it. He's telling people, you need to bend over and take the Republican dick and get fucked by them, now. So down the road, we can stop the fucking. A lot of good that did. They've got what they want. They're gonna move towards their little establishment globalist agenda now that they control, and I mean by the Democrats, Congress, both houses of it, and the presidency. Mark my words on that. Let's continue here. Yet, the president and his top aides barely lifted a finger to check in on Pence to make sure he and his family were unharmed, the source added. Well, the thing is he's got Secret Service protection. And they're trying to blame Trump for what the Capitol Police did by letting those people through. They're trying to blame Trump for the Antifa agitators that were in the crowd that the Trump supporters were actually stopping from being shit bricks. Did some Trump supporters act stupid? Yes, but did they try to burn down the place or commit an insurrection? No. But yet they want to try to portray it like that. Was he concerned at all that an angry mob that he commanded to march on the Capitol might injure the vice president or his family, the source asked? Whoa, wait a minute here. Angry mob. So Americans who witnessed what happened, being rightfully angry and showing up there to protest is a mob. They are supposedly an angry mob, okay, when they go there to show their support for Trump and to show their support for having Congress do what's within the constitutional means that they are afforded, okay, and follow the constitutional process. Yet, people are looting and rioting all fucking summer. Now, that's perfectly acceptable because it's Antifa and BLM. That's not a riot, no. Did they burn down half the city? No. They were mostly peaceful. And you're literally watching them say mostly peaceful, like with CNN, okay, with the back line of the city ablaze. We are literally living in a banana republic that where the media is clown world. I mean, or what they're trying to portray reality as La La Land turns it into that. This is ridiculous. You know what it costs to get bent, buddy? The White House did not respond on the record to a CNN request for comment. Well, of course not. They don't want to deal with you. You're fake news. People close to the vice president now believe he is being set up as a scapegoat to shoulder the blame inside Trump world after Pence refused to buckle to the president's demands to engineer a procedural coup that would keep Trump in power. A procedural coup. So wait a minute here. Whoa. You had elections in the past where there was serious problems with fraud in certain states. This process that they're saying that, here, that they're trying to make it sound like as an insurrection, how the hell did Acosta put it here? To engineer a procedural coup. Those procedures are in place for a reason. It's not a procedural coup. When you have all this shady stuff going on and you got liars like you in the legacy media, Acosta, going, no, there's no fraud, nothing to see here. No. This is the safest election ever. CISA said so. And Dominion is part of CISA. Yeah, you've got literally the people who ran the elections investigating themselves. And we're all just supposed to be like, yep, perfectly believable. Yep. And that doesn't bring into question and say maybe we should refer to the Constitution? Of course it does. This is ridiculous. We are literally living in a banana republic, people. I've said that multiple times in this video, but it's true. On Tuesday, Pence came under intense pressure from Trump to toss out the election results during a meeting that lasted hours in the Oval Office. The vice president's chief of staff, Mark Short, was banned by Trump from entering the West Wing, the source said, as the president repeatedly warned with the thinly veiled threats to Pence that he would suffer major political consequences if he refused to cooperate. So, wait a minute, pointing out a fact, because he is going to suffer major consequences from this. He isn't going to be able to get a goddamn job as dog catcher now. Because the people that would have voted for Pence aren't going to vote for him now because he didn't have the balls to stand up and actually do what the Constitution says he has the ability to do. And what gets me is CNN, if the roles were reversed, okay, and Kamala Harris was in the vice presidency, they would be demanding she ignore electoral votes. I know it. You know it. Okay? This is ridiculous. This truly is ridiculous. The message was pretty clear, the source said. The events Wednesday have left some aides to the vice president feeling Pence was betrayed by Trump, as well as White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and the president's personal attorney Rudy Giuliani. Oh, come on now. Yeah, all right. So what? Some deep state shitbricks feel that he betrayed Pence because Pence bent him over, tried to bend him over and screw him over? Pence wouldn't do his job as vice president. And they're talking about Trump betraying him? Excuse me? He betrayed the American people. Rudy Meadows and their team have been trying to set up the vice president to take the fall, as opposed to admitting they laid out false hopes in all of this, the source said. Now, whoa. False hopes. So, expecting the courts to do their jobs, okay, expecting the media to report on the things that, bring the election into question, the irregularities, expecting things like that, okay, expecting Congress to have a spine and do their jobs, okay. I'm sorry, but expecting those things is laying out false hope? No. The system let the American people down. No false hope. Corrupt politicians, establishment hacks, neocon rhinos, and the Democrats, okay, bent over this nation and over half of its population and screwed them over, royally, anally raping them without any Vaseline, without even a glob of spit on the tip. That's what happened. Trump just can't admit defeat and wants a scapegoat, the source added. Excuse me? So basically, they want him to put his tail between his legs and accept getting screwed over and basically cover for the system. No! No. You people are ridiculous. You think Trump's going to do something like that? No. He's not done. Trust us. He's not done, people. Those ones that are saying that, he isn't. Okay, people that were working on the legal cases with this, like Attorney Barnes, okay, Robert Barnes, are saying the same thing. You people are screwed. You think he's going away? Even if you try to pin all this stuff on him and you get the normies to buy into the bullshit, he ain't going away. And he's already got half the country saying, over half the country at this point, saying shit was shady. So they're going to be listening to him and their views aren't going to change. On Thursday, Charlotte Pence Bond, the vice president's daughter, who had been at the U.S. Capitol with him, tweeted her congratulations to President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Who cares? We got to throw that in at the end like, look, the Pence family. Acosta, you are a shipwreck, dude. You are seriously a waste of space. Dude, you are pathetic. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. This is just the beginning. This seriously is just the beginning. We are in for a lot more to come. And I'm telling you right now, things are only going to get worse. Now they're going to set their focus on everyone who supported Trump, and they're going to try to ruin our lives. They are going to do whatever they can to come after us, and they're going to try to make examples of as many Trump supporters as they can, because they need to do that, because they want to show that, how dare you, not fall in line with the system. How dare you not bend over and take the establishment dick? How dare you want America first? How dare you, okay, want it so that, our best interests are sought out first. How dare you want those things? This is just the beginning, people, as I've said. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.